Hey, howdy, and how's it going? It's me, it's Effy, and, well, this is gonna be a very different style video for this channel, but I figured it was kind of, well, it's a fun way for me to rant without it going on, I don't know, the Eff channel, because this is gonna be pretty much just completely uncut. It's gonna be an old style, I think Syndicate or, well, Woody played, I'm pretty sure it was mostly multiplayer, but, like, you get the point. It's gonna be kind of like that video, format. Full honesty, this is gonna be really long. I don't expect you to, respond to all of these, but this is kind of sort of about the futures of each of the channels, and what I guess to be expecting from each and every one of them. I do want to preface this by saying I am not currently playing. This is an older, this is older footage, and by older I mean from 6 hours ago. So I did play this today, technically yesterday. That doesn't matter, but I'm not playing. I'm fully focused on what I'm talking about right now, and the watching me miss zombies in the background. But again, I digress. Specifically, I'm going to start with this channel because that's the one we're on. I'm assuming this is the one that we care the most about. Maybe we don't. Maybe you don't give a rat's ass about this. I was going to say I'm going to try not to swear for you, Jay, but I'm sorry. The Spectacular Jay. Oh shit, I got disconnected from Xbox Live. Not good. Jay, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna swear. Anyways, what I wanted to say specifically, in terms of upload schedule, I want to have a video out, basically every day during the week. So only weekday uploads. Have the weekend off, mostly probably to record other videos for this channel and then edit and upload them on the weekend. But that I guess doesn't really matter. That's just expect to have videos daily during the week. The thing I did kind of have questions on, or just kind of spitballing here, was what games should I be playing for this channel? If not kind of like story games, if something like this, or even like Sons of the Forest, State of Decay, which came out yesterday, if I'm not wrong. Wow, I suck at shooting. That was bad. I honestly forgot about that. Hang on. Oh, excuse me. Or even games like 7 Days to Die, where again, none of these games are like story driven. State of Decay does kind of have a story, and Sons of the Forest, if I'm not wrong, also has a story. I don't think 7 Days does, but I haven't seen anything on the new update / I guess full release of the game. I don't know what it's about right now. Or if I should be playing games like the indie horror games, i.e. Granny, or I don't really know if this counts, but the game Shawcat made, Momentum, oh fuck, something Momentum. But anyways, like those, which funny enough are my 2 most viewed videos on this channel now. Thank you for that, by the way, because they got a lot of views. Or even like the potential series that I've had in mind. I wanted to make a couple of these, but I've had some snags in being able to, i.e. like logistically I couldn't do them. Some of the games I couldn't stream, and some of the games I just didn't have access to yet, or didn't know how to play them. Firstly, series like the NHL 24 Be a Pro series, that I kind of stopped doing that, and honestly that was probably one of the most fun streams that I've had in I don't even know how long. It's probably been my favorite stream that I've done, except for maybe the COD Zombie stream. That one was pretty fun too. Which also brings me to, I wanted to do a series where I play every single one of the COD campaigns. Cut it up, talk about how the campaign was maybe, or just even play the full campaign. and kind of just maybe even leave it unedited, sort of like a stream, but not. Who knows? Maybe it will be a stream. I don't know. But that's, I guess, something for a future, or tell me what you think is a good idea for that. I'm thinking it's most likely gonna be me getting really angry at parts that I'm stuck on, just like most of the games that I play on this, and then the other series that I've always wanted to do, well, not always, but really wanted to do for probably the past couple of years now, is Call of Duty Zombies. Every single Call of Duty Zombies map that has been released, I've wanted to play them all and just go in a line with some of my friends, see from start to finish, going from Kino der Toten straight until the World War II. No, not World War II. Black Ops Cold War. I think that was the last one that had it, right? Or was it Vanguard? What was the last COD that had? I don't know. Either way, you get my point of playing all of those. And then the other series that I've been really interested in doing was kind of taking those two series, but instead of it being gameplay, it be mostly just ranking the Call of Duties. And by ranking, I mean like rating. I just realized I misspelled that on my little notepad here. But yeah, just like how the game stood up. So for instance, going all the way from Call of Duty 1, which I just found out is not on console at all, and it is in fact only on PC, but I do have it now, and going all the way to, well, the latest COD. Right now it's COD MW3, but by the time that all of them are done, it'll probably be up to BO6. If I finish every single COD before that, then man, I'm a degenerate, but I don't think I will. I won't have to worry about that. But yeah, ranking them based off of like the campaign, the gunplay, new features, sort of like how what was the first one? I think did Modern Warfare, I don't think, had special ops, but things like that, how World at War introduced zombies. That was a huge new feature. Or, well, obviously Modern Warfare 2 introduced special ops, which again, it was a really cool new game mode. Black Ops introduced the Dolphin Dive, which I think, and even at the time thought, it was a really stupid feature. I don't think I've used it a single time in this video, nor do I think I do use it a single time in this video. But things like that, useless features, cool features, cool things in the game, little Easter eggs maybe. Probably not that, because I can't be asked to go and find all the Easter eggs. DLC, and well, if the game stood up now, and if it was really loved in our eyes for a good reason, or if we just liked it back then, and to be 100% honest, what I'm thinking for most games is we liked them back then because there was effort put into them, and then the next one, it just progressively looked like everyone kind of died. Either way, fun times for that. And then obviously the State of Decay 2, I want to be doing a series like that. Yes, I know I moved on from that really quickly. I'm sorry. I just feel like I'm talking about COD too much in a video of me playing COD. That makes sense. Anyways, again, I want to do kind of a State of Decay 2 series, because it's one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game to have ever been released. I love zombies, and I love base building, and it kind of implements both. I want to make a series on that. I don't think I really need to go into specifics of that. And then a video sort of like, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but the Weekly Slap by Schlatt. Something like that, but instead of real advice, which, who knows, it might work up to real advice one day. but mostly satire, like going to my Discord and asking people to ask me a question, like why did my mom put my goldfish out to take a shit, and then it ran away? Will I ever find it? And then I give you answers for it. Hey, who fucking knows? Like the answer could be go punch your, if you're a woman, go punch your mom. She shouldn't be putting your goldfish outside to poo. They poo in the water and then you clean it. That's how goldfish work. Remember that. Remember that next time mama tries to lie to you and say that she put the goldfish outside for a walk or something. Goldfish don't walk. They're not like Stan. Not Stan. Who's the fish in American Dad? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. Oh no, he's stuck. Big stuck. Not good. The other videos I did really want to make. Sorry, I know I'm jumping around a lot. The other videos I did really want to make were VR videos. I've had a VR headset for, well, actually, funny enough, I've had 2 VR headsets now for 4 years, 5 years, maybe. It was the first time that I got my, I don't actually, it was like right when the Meta Quest 2 came out. I got the Meta Quest 2. I have the Oculus Quest, I guess 1 from pretty much when that had come out too. Either way, I want to make VR videos. I think that would be really funny and really fresh. I sucked really bad at editing those before and recording them in general. But I've come a long way. There was videos of that on my old on my FactXL29 channel. I haven't privated them, but they're not very good. But yeah, and that's really all I had to say about this channel. But speaking of the FactXL29 channel, there's hopefully gonna be uploads to that channel every Friday. That's gonna be a little bit harder because those videos depend a lot on well, it depends a lot on other people, specifically I guess if I can record with other people, if my thumbnail editor will get me the thumbnails on time. That's not a dig, by the way. It's mostly me not being able to ask him for them on time. And the other thing that really affects it is, well, is there gonna be a 28 to 38 hour editing session where because I mean, I'm dyslexic. It's really hard to do subtitles. But that's what I think makes those videos the funniest, is when I play with the subtitles. That also being said, speaking of subtitles, I played Chained Together, and I also played something Fish Adventure. I forget what it's called, but the weird Fish Adventure game. Actually, do I still have Steam up? I don't think I do. But I have the Fish Adventure game, and full honesty, if I were to edit those videos with subtitles, I don't think they would ever come out. So there might be some videos going out on the FactXL29 channel with a lot less edits and a lot less subtitles, i.e. maybe none. But yeah, that's mostly what I was thinking for that, is a lot of the games where it's going to be really long, but it wouldn't make sense to break it up into multiple videos. Good job, Pack Punching. Way to go, past Effie. They're probably going to be without subtitles, or very few subtitles and very few edits. But you get the point on that. I hope that's easy to understand my point of view on that, considering I'm extremely dyslexic, really hard to speak sometimes, but it's mainly the one that is it's the writing dyslexia, which I forget the name of that one, and dyscalculia. I think that's actually what it's called, the math one. I suck at math. even the simplest of math, like 4 times 7 is fuck. 14, 28, 28, no, yes, 28. That was actually, honestly, that's probably the best that I've done in a long time. But that, again, this is what you can expect from the rants. You're not gonna get me being super concise and clear. But I guess that doesn't really matter. The other thing I was thinking to maybe counterbalance it is possibly get an editor, even if it's not for the actual edits and just to subtitle it, or to even kind of balance out my schedule to have him or them, sorry, I had someone slightly in mind, but to have the editor do one video for 1 week and then I do it for the next. It'll lighten up the workload and you will actually get videos every week. Who knows if that's true? Maybe you'll get them bi-weekly because I can't edit videos very well. But yeah, maybe that's a thing. Let me know if you do actually like the way I edit the FactXL29 videos, or if I should get an editor. Because I think it would be nice to have that channel getting a little bit more attention than 9 videos in a year, not even once a month. That would be nice, and to have like good, decent videos weekly instead of, you get what I'm saying, shitty videos every 40 some odd days. Speaking of consistency and sucking at that, I was also thinking about doing uploads on my Eff channel every Wednesday and Saturday, and not having like a hard video both of those days. I was thinking something like Wednesday is going to be those satire sit-down videos, like the video that actually just went up today. Urban Legends Were Started by the Dirtman. I think that was the name of it. Or like the I won the Super Bowl, and getting rid of videos like I want to say It's My Birthday, but I kind of like having that on this channel. But videos like Running is Awful, that would change to my also FactXL29 channel, the channel we're on. And it would be kind of more of like a I play COD and talk about how I fucking hate running, which I screwed up my knee, so I can't run anymore. So whoever guessed 2 weeks of running, you would have been right. I am still going on walks, actually 3 times a day, so fuck you. I'm still trying to be active, but if I run, my knee swells up like a bitch. Anyways, that doesn't matter. That I'm just trying to tell you what's gonna be the Wednesday videos. And the Saturday videos are going to be those like higher effort videos, like the quizzes, which I'm so honest to God, I love making those. I love recording them because just the stupidity of BuzzFeed, along with my, I guess, ineptitude. I can't think of the word. My lack of being able to figure out what questions are saying. I think ineptitude works. I don't know. Oh, he's gonna go down. He didn't go down. Good shit, Effie. Good shit, past Effie. But yeah, like the quizzes or the video like I Live in a Box Fort, that one took a lot of effort and it was actually really fun to make. Or the pumpkin carving video. I have another video that it's almost done anyways. But I was thinking that, well, I'll come back to it in the future of this video. I'll talk about it again. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to get I also have it written down here. I forgot that I was going to speak about it later. But get rid of rants like that, like the Running is Awful video. They're probably just going to move to the also FactXL29 channel. But then I have ideas for some for some interesting, let's say, potential series on the Eff Channel. For instance, we've got the Eff Cinematic Universe. And what I wrote down here is movie trailers that'll never come out. I just realized that I wrote that really stupidly. I meant movie trailers, but the movies will never come out. Something kind of like, hey, Bibble murdered my family. I think you get the picture of that. Bibble murdered my family. That's the movie. But I'm just gonna make a crazy trailer for it. It'll never come out, and we're happy because I don't have to spend 4 hours doing that. Or even the fan favorite, Gordon. We can have the adventures of Gordon. Who knows? Or the one that, funny enough, kind of prompted this whole thing, because it was a line I used to use, is John Wick. The Asian John Wick with a violin. I never did have a friend named Zhang, but I used to tell people I had a friend named Zhang who had really long hair and saved Long and McQuaid from a robbery with only his violin that he went to go and buy. And I think that would be a really funny video to make too. Hopefully I don't think it's racist, but I feel like I gotta stay true to the art form, right? And it's gotta still be called John Wick. Either way, I guess that I'm just trying to save my ass there. The other one that I did really enjoy making, but it didn't get a lot of love, mostly because I don't think people realized that it was very much satire and I wasn't going to talk about the Great Depression. Schmed's history lessons. I honestly had so much fun making that video, and doing the Schmed voice. And yes, I'm gonna play up that Schmed is a character when I'm actually recording and stuff. But it's fun doing the Schmed voice. It's fun to do it. Like, honest to God, it's one of my favorite things. But I've gotten really, really bad at it recently. So, I mean, that's what I get for always saying Schmed stuck in the closet. Oh my God, because it doesn't sound like Schmed anymore. It's really bad. It's unfortunate. It just sounds like PewDiePie doing his Swedish voice, and no mix of Ainsley and Schmed and Ainsley and PewDiePie anymore. That's what it basically was. Then there was also, I had an idea for a Discord game. Sorry, I went really off track there. I also had an idea for like a Discord game show, but I guess I really don't know logistically how I could do that on, for instance, that channel, the Eff Channel, and I don't really know a lot of plans of it. Right now all I have is like going through Twitter, or X, sorry. Going through that and seeing like replies and trying to guess what they were replying to, shit like that, which I think would be fun, but I don't know how I would make it a series yet, or make it a full game show for that fact. But that kind of brings me to my next topic / channel, because I really don't fucking know what to do with my Twitch or my VODs channel. I might just fully get rid of well, not fully. I might get rid of the channel for the time being, and obviously by get rid of, I mean just not use it. Streams honestly haven't been very fun recently. Some issues have occurred for why I don't want to stream right now either. And on top of that, I the way I see streaming is I'm supposed to be entertaining pretty much 24/7. So I'm always talking or trying to always talk. But then when there's like a lull in my speaking, or if I'm trying to understand the game a little bit, it gets a little boring. So I'm trying to always be entertaining, and the game, by comparison, because I'm focused more on being entertaining than the game's just less fun. And then on top of that, if I'm not being entertaining because I'm worrying about being entertaining, but then not being entertaining on top of it, it's just a continuous loop. And I've watched back some of the VODs, and it's really hard to be me having no like actual speaking experience at all and trying to speak that consistently for like an hour. I say as I've pretty much with no breaks spoken for 26 minutes straight, but like again, you get the point. This isn't really entertaining. This is more just me venting and ranting and trying to get my point across. To honestly, if anyone makes it this far, comment the afterburner, because I highly doubt anyone's making it this far in the video. But hey, fuck it. But my fix to streams is that I'm either going to stream with people. Like when I'm with people, I like playing a game that there is multiple people playing as well, or I could also just, you know, wait until Halloween Horror Month when it's a scary game. Again, it might not be as entertaining, I guess, but I feel like it's a little bit more reasonable if there's a horror game that there's a reason why that person is being a little bit more quiet. I think you get a little bit more leeway. And most of the games that I have set up for Halloween Horror Month are supposed to be multiplayer. Since I'm talking about it, I might as well go into Halloween Horror Month and what I have set up for it. Specifically the games. I have a lot of AAA games that I wanted to play. I'm going to start with the Dark Pictures Anthology, like all of those games. I think I've only played the one, which is Man of Medan. Which one did I play? I don't remember which one I played. I don't know if it was the one on the boat or... No, it was the one on the boat, because I started Little Hope and I never finished it. But I don't remember a single thing about Man of Medan. And the person that I'm going to play with, Adam, I'm 90% sure has never even seen the game, so doesn't know what the fuck is going to happen. So there's still going to be a fresh point of view, a fresh perspective on it. Then there's also Until Dawn and The Quarry, which I have watched Until Dawn, but I've never played it, and I've always wanted to play it myself. The Quarry, I have zero idea about it. I'm pretty sure that's the one with Brenda Song, but even then, like, I literally know zero about it. It might not even be the one with Brenda Song. There might not even be one with Brenda Song, and I might be thinking of Ashley Tisdale. I actually think I'm thinking of Ashley Tisdale. I don't know. I'm completely out of my head when I'm talking about this. But those would be like the AAA titles, or, well, there's also... I don't know if it is AAA, but like Outlast, which I think is still AAA or considered, or Little Nightmares. Again, I don't know if either of them are, but they were massive, and I know pretty much nothing about those games. I started recording Outlast last Horror Month, and last October, I could just say, and the footage completely got corrupted. So I played like an hour of that, and then my PC shut off, and my, what's it called? I record on an external hard drive, so it disconnected, and a lot of my footage got corrupted off of that, which sucked. Which I don't think I ever went over why Halloween Horror Month got delayed so long, but that's why Halloween Horror Month got delayed so long. Anyways, and then old games and indie titles like Phasmophobia, Demonologist, Escape the Iwaki, Are you okay, James? Anyways, games like that, Never-Ending Nightmares, Cry of Fear, and Among the Sleep, which are games that I've always wanted to play. Actually, Never-Ending Nightmares I have played, but I was asleep while I was playing it, which is kind of ironic to have a game that you're playing called Never-Ending Nightmares that you fall asleep during the game. But I digress. I will fully forget about that. The one thing I do need to know is if I'm gonna just stream them or if I'm gonna record them, or if I'm just gonna record them and not stream them. Either way, I liked the format of it last year, but I feel like it adds a new level of just fun and excitement to stream these games, especially the ones with Adam, because no offense to anyone else, but recording and streaming with Adam is a lot of fun. It's almost always funny moments that are happening with him, so like, hey, I think it would be a real great time. Which kind of sort of brings me to my next point of me and my friends, specifically, I guess, Matt, who hasn't been in any videos, but he is actually the one that makes my outro music. Jungle, go stream that on Spotify and Apple Music and anything else that you listen to it on. YouTube if you want. I've been listening to it on YouTube recently. And Matt and Adam, we've wanted to make YouTube channel for a while now, and Matt sent me a message about a joke, and said something about Crispin, and I thought it was a funny name. I thought it was an interesting name that maybe, hey, we could call our channel. Name is not agreed upon yet, but it's, again, the channel, I think, a lot of us bounce off each other. It's almost always just screaming and funny moments when we're together, so I figured that might be a fun idea to have a channel with them. We even recorded a video, which is the one that I was talking about before, of us doing candy taste tests, and in full honesty, it should have been out. It's been spliced for 6 or 7 months now, but I just never did the edit for it, so it's a very bare bones video. But I think it could be a funny first video, and I guess so does Matt. I feel really bad because, yeah, well, we spent $100 on candy, and we spent $100 on candy, and we were gonna do a taste test, and then we just never did. Well, we did the taste test. I never uploaded it, so it never saw the light of day, is what I'm trying to say. I want to make that channel, though, and I know the other guys do, too. Timing is off for all of us because, well, I wake up at 3 p.m. and well, Matt works at, like, 6 a.m., so unfortunately, timing is off. Bringing me to my next point of I have a Discord server, which I probably should have mentioned it at the beginning of the video, since no one is going to watch this part. But I have the Discord server, and it's called the Cult House. Link in the description if you want to join it. You should go and join it. But I like the name, and I like the kind of style of the Discord. It's a really good layout and everything. I put a lot of effort into that Discord, and I kind of wanted to start a podcast and like a talk show, and I kind of did have a talk show, but it's not really like the way that I wanted it to be. Like, I wanted it to be an actual podcast format, where either we're all going to have videos, our video on it, or it's going to just be me, and I'm going to have either one guest per week, or it's going to be recurring quote-unquote guests. And I guess that's really it. I died. I spoke the whole time. If you did make it to the end, I guess comment on what you want to comment about. Like the video if you liked it. I know this was really long, but I feel like a lot of the things had to be said. And yeah, that was it. If you want to see more videos like this, maybe a little shorter, let me know. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye.